High school sports on Ticket TV is presented by your local family-owned McDonald's on Main Street and Union Street in Bangor and Wilson Street in Brewer. Greenway Equipment Sales in Bangor and Ellsworth. Nothing runs like a deer. Darlings Auto Group. You'll do better at Darlings. Visit darlings.com. Next Home Experience, the market leader. Get looped and get sold with Next Home Experience. The Furniture Gallery, a family-owned Maine company with locations in Bangor, Augusta, North Windham, and Topsom. Hero Sports Grill and Entertainment Center, the place to be in downtown Bangor and at herosportsgrill.com. Praise Auto Sales, over 40 years of trust, integrity, and dependability. Visit praiseautosales.com. Levesque Business Solutions, your one-stop source for office equipment and office furniture. Dean's Detailing, the leader in auto detailing since 1971. Book your appointment at deansdetailing.com. Northeast Driving School, Greater Bangor's #1 driving school for 56 years. Eastern Maine Community College. Start your future at emcc.edu. Bangor Savings Bank since 1852. At Bangor Savings Bank, you matter more. Visit bangor.com. And Quirk Auto Group. It's your truck or SUV. Find it at Quirk. Online at quirkauto.com. High school sports on Ticket TV is also brought to you by UMaine Online, Acadia Federal Credit Union, Uno Pizzeria and Grill, Tony Murray's Fairway Auto Sales, Danforth's Down Home Supermarkets, The Fitch Company, AM Construction and Roofing, Back Alley Bar and Restaurant, Madden Generator Services, UMaine Athletics, Bangor Window Shade and Drapery, Novus Auto Glass, Union Street Towing, Doors Equipment, Bangor Mall Cinemas, Premium Choice Broadband, Resto Pros, Hartford's Auto Service, Old Town Redemption Center, Bennett Auto Center, The Growing Place and Polish, Bangor Tire Company, Pat's Pizza in Hamden, Hillside Athletics, Sweet Frog, The Farmer's Table, Knowlton Automotive, American Made Home Goods, Saliba's Rug Cleaners, Auto Radiator Services, Maniac Snack Shack and Sniff and Snack, Autumn of Life Home Care, Creative Options LLC, Brewer Federal Credit Union, Down East Toyota, Harvey RV and Marine, Seaboard Federal Credit Union, W.S. Emerson, Midcoast Denture Design, First National Bank, Hudson University, Napa Auto Parts, and Hammond Lumber Company. Let's get you out to the game.
Well, hello everybody and welcome to the 2025-26 winter season here on Ticket TV. I'm Mark Paulette, joined tonight by Ernie Clark and our Ticket TV crew here in Hermon for a Class B-C boys crossover matchup between the Hermon Hawks and the Foxcroft Academy Ponies. Ernie, you can feel the buzz in the air. New season is upon us.
Opening night for high school basketball, nothing like it. There were some games last night, including the girls' teams from these two schools playing, and Hermon defeating Foxcroft 49-35. But in terms of this game here tonight, a couple of teams that both made postseason play in Class B last year, but with the reclassification, Hermon remains in Class B as part of the Big East Conference. Foxcroft Academy now in Class C as part of the Penobscot Valley Conference. Was telling you on the Drive radio show we did before we came here about looking up the web page for the Big East Conference that Rick Sinclair, the athletic administrator here at Hermon, puts together. And I opened it up, this year's new page, and I'm looking to see where everybody is.
Cut in half.
Because last year there were 12 boys teams in the Big East Conference playing Class B basketball. This year only 6, as 6 others, including Foxcroft, dropped down by enrollment to Class C. So it's a different look. It'll be reflected somewhat in schedules. This is a non-conference game now as opposed to a conference game, but they're all going to play 18, and it starts tonight.
Ticket TV coverage presented to you by Bangor Savings Bank. This is the Bangor Savings Bank pregame show. They've helped New Englanders achieve their goals since 1852. Because of Bangor Savings Bank, you matter more. Whether you're planning for today or building for tomorrow, they're here with a personalized service and a commitment to what matters most to you. Visit Bangor.com. Ticket TV, also presented by Darlings in Bangor. They have you covered for sales and service. Shop new Ford, VW, Audi, Honda, Nissan, Volvo, and Kia models or used of all makes. Visit Darlings.com. Coverage here on Ticket TV, also brought to you in part by Danforth Down Home Supermarkets, 2 great locations, one right across the street from the entrance to Hermon High School here in Hermon, another in Pittsfield. When we come back in our pregame show here on Ticket TV, we'll take a look at these 2 schools, and we'll also talk through some more of that reclassification as we get into the 25-26 season. Tipping it off on Ticket TV here tonight with the Hawks and the Ponies, and just getting things underway in Hermon.
Since 1852, Bangor Savings Bank has been helping New Englanders thrive by living our You Matter More promise. We invest in Northern New England because your ideas, your well-being, and your business matter to us. Our commitment is reflected in our caring employees, innovative solutions, and investments in local communities. At Bangor Savings Bank, you are at the heart of everything we do because you matter more.
Well, I mean, there's a lot of work, and everybody's got really busy lives. And for us, we love animals, and we like this idea of homesteading. I'm a high school English teacher, and I'm attending online courses at University of Maine. I was ready for that next step. I was ready to take on something new, and thinking about what that commute would look like kind of held me back. Having a university that's so flexible, that online learning ability has been wonderful, and I absolutely feel like I'm part of this UMaine community.
Nothing runs like a deer.
And Greenway Equipment Sales makes it easy to keep your John Deere running smoothly year-round. Our mobile maintenance truck will come to you and service most walk-behind and riding lawn equipment right in your yard. Just call or schedule online. Whatever the season, we'll have you tuned up, sharpened up, and geared up to mow or blow whatever Mother Nature dishes up. Contact the Smith Brothers today for service delivered.
Nothing runs like a deer. From Greenway Equipment Sales, family owned and operated since 1994.
Hello Maine, this is Steve McKay. It's a wintry mix out there, but pockets of orange are standing out against the white blanket of snow throughout the state. Next Home Experience is listing and selling homes just like yours. Get looped and get sold with Next Home Experience.
It's time for a reset. McDonald's is putting value back on the menu. Extra value meals are back, only at McDonald's.
Your local professional, eco-friendly office space partner is Levesque Business Solutions, your one-stop shop to get the job done. Handling all your office furniture and printing machine needs at an affordable price. Offering full system integration into your workplace and local service on everything we sell. We can even remote monitor your system with just-in-time inventory and service need assessments. Little to no downtime gives you peace of mind. At Levesque Business Solutions, your solution is only an email or a phone call away.
Heroes Sports Grill and Entertainment Center offers fantastic food and drinks in a fun, family-friendly atmosphere with 29 flat-screen TVs for your sports viewing pleasure and an arcade with prizes for the whole family to enjoy. Whether you're looking for a drink at the bar while watching your favorite sports team or trying to find a place to bring the family for a great meal out, Heroes is the place to be. Heroes also offers takeout or catering for any event in the Bangor area, large or small.
Come for the food, stay for the friends.
This winter, you have a choice for moving snow out of your way. There's this, or you could go with this. You make the call to Doors Equipment in Bangor. Of course, Doors Equipment has the Kubota tractor and attachment to make that white stuff disappear. Quality, innovation, and easy-to-use design. That's a Kubota. The doors are open for Kubota and Doors Equipment. Make them orange with envy on Outer Hammond Street, Bangor.
Welcome back to Hermon High School for the start of the 25-26 high school basketball season here between the Hawks and the Ponies on Ticket TV. Mark Paulette and Ernie Clark coming to you from our perch high above the court here at the Hawks Nest. And Ernie, we've got the band, roaring next to us. I'm covering my mouth like a catcher and a pitcher on a conference meeting on the mound, worried who's going to see what I'm saying, just so I can try to make sure that some of the volume's getting through to the mic.
I gotcha. No problem at all. Certainly not Bland is the band.
No, they are not.
They're in opening night mode as well. They just happen to be within about 6 feet of us.
We can touch them. Yeah, slip of the tongue. I can't hear what I was saying, so word wasn't getting to the tongue. But we are rolling along here on the pregame show on Ticket TV. It's presented to you in part by Levesque Business Solutions, your one-stop source for office equipment and office furniture. Give them a call at 942-2226. Also presented by Greenway Equipment Sales, your locally owned John Deere dealer. See the Smith Brothers in Bangor and Ellsworth, because nothing runs like a Deere. Let's meet these two teams, starting first with the visitors from Foxcroft Academy. Here's a look at the roster that the Ponies are bringing to town with them. And Ernie, it is a roster heavy in that senior class.
Yeah, it is. They are 10 seniors strong out of the 15-player roster for third-year coach Charlie Beal. 10 seniors, just 1 junior, 3 sophomores, and 1 freshman. Ponies led by the picture, person in your screen right there, one of the seniors, Lennon McAfee, left-hander, last year. Honorable mention, all Big East Conference player as a senior. Left-handed, as we said, and one of the leading scorers, and just does a great job of creating offense not only for himself but for his teammates as well.
Let's take a look now at the home squad. Mark Reed's Hermon Hawks. Here's how the roster is looking for him this year. A little bit smaller on the number side of things, but again, a upperclassman-led squad.
Yeah, 12 players strong, 6 seniors, 4 juniors, 2 sophomores. And like Foxcroft, graduated just 3 players off the team that a year ago made it to the regional quarterfinals in Class B before falling to Orono to finish their season at 10-10. Foxcroft, by the way, finished 8-11 last year. They made it to the prelim round and lost to Old Town. So both these teams coming off postseason appearances a year ago, and the Hawks will be led by one of their veterans, one of their seniors, returning starter, number 34, Mason Kinney. He's a pretty versatile kid, can handle the basketball, the guard position, listed as a forward, big enough to be able to go inside. Probably will try to attack the Ponies inside as well. Kinney, one of 2 all-conference honorable mention choices from last year that are back for Mark Reed, who is in his 18th year coaching at Hermon, 26th year as a varsity coach. We're all becoming old men watching each other, but Mark Reed.
I looked it up earlier today to see when the state championship was. The lone one in program history. It shocked me that was 2018.
2018. Interesting, kind of a similarity. 2018, the Hawks went undefeated to win the Class B state championship. Foxcroft Academy's only state championship came, well, it'll be 51 years ago, come January 1975. They also went undefeated to win the Class B state champion. I mentioned Mark Reed, 8 years at Brewer, last 18, this being the 18th at Hermon. And so brings a lot of experience, one of the veterans of the coaching fraternity here in Eastern Maine. I was going to mention Brody Hurd also being an honorable mention, all-conference pick, along with Mason Kinney for the Hawks last year.
Those player spotlights brought to you by Eastern Maine Community College at EMCC. Every student has a story, and some are just beginning, others starting a new chapter. Wherever you are, your future can start at emcc.edu. Ticket TV coverage is also presented by your local family-owned McDonald's, where extra value meals are officially back. McDonald's is making bold moves to put value back on the menu, so you can save when you make your favorites a meal. Whether you love the Big Mac, crave the quarter pounder with cheese, or can't get enough McNuggets, there's a value meal for you. Stop by your local family-owned McDonald's on Main Street and Union Street in Bangor, Wilson Street in Brewer to find offers you won't want to miss. Once again, folks, bear with us as Ernie Clark and myself scream our way through this pregame show, but the band is putting on a show for the fans as they file in here for the first game of the 25-26 high school basketball season on Ticket TV. It's Hermon and Foxcroft Academy, and the pregame show rolls along right after this timeout.
Now open, Darling's Ford Commercial Vehicle Center, 80 Haskell Road in Bangor. Servicing almost all makes and models of medium and heavy-duty trucks and RVs, from half-tons to vehicles weighing up to 75,000 pounds. Our factory-trained technicians and dedicated service bays are here to keep your wheels on the road. Schedule service now at darlingsford.com. Call 992-1691 or stop in today. You'll do better at Darlings.
When it comes to repairing or replacing your windshield, Novus is the clear choice in glass repair. Locally owned and operated at 499 Hammond Street, we offer free mobile service in the greater Bangor area, as well as shuttle service during bad weather. We can come to your home, workplace, or anywhere you are. Novus is a preferred service provider by all insurance companies, and we can cover up to $100 of your insurance deductible. Whether it's repairing or replacing your windshield, door glass, mirror, or your rear window glass, you can count on Novus to be where you are when you need us the most. Call Novus today.
Hi, I'm Steve Prey. My father built Prey's Auto Sales on trust, integrity, and dependability. Today, we work hard to carry on those same qualities. Prey's Auto Sales has now grown to 2 locations, which gives you a bigger and better selection to choose from. We have a wonderful service department. They really thoroughly examine every vehicle before we sell it and also maintain your vehicle after the sale. Our financing department works with banks, local credit unions, and alternative financing to help you get in the vehicle of your choice. At Prey's Auto Sales, you don't have to wait for a sale. We offer every day guaranteed lowest price. We really are an extended family of grandparents, parents, kids. Come on out and see us and you'll see why we've been in business for 40 years. Plus, we do free appraisals. Prey's Auto Sales, Outer Broadway, Bangor.
Acadia Federal Credit Union keeps you in touch with your money using our mobile app, Acadia Go. Access your account anytime, anywhere. Check balances, transfer funds, pay bills, and even deposit checks with the tap of a button. That's not all. Now with Apple Pay, use your fingerprint to pay for purchases. It's quick and your account information is never shared. Apple Pay is safe and private. Acadia Federal Credit Union. We keep you mobile.
We've got a 100-year-old company here, and it's because of the service, the quality, and the experience. It gets done right.
I think we've been doing it for so long. The only thing that we do, that when we walk into a room, we automatically know how to treat that window. We can take any product that the customer's looking for and make it work in just about any situation that they present us with. So
there's no reason to be overwhelmed. No. We can help you through it.
We're not going anywhere. We've been around for 100 years.
Nothing runs like a deer.
And Greenway Equipment Sales makes it easy to keep your John Deere running smoothly year-round. Our mobile maintenance truck will come to you and service most walk-behind and riding lawn equipment right in your yard. Just call or schedule online. Whatever the season, we'll have you tuned up, sharpened up, and geared up to mow or blow whatever Mother Nature dishes up. Contact the Smith Brothers today for service delivered.
Nothing runs like a deer. From Greenway Equipment Sales, family owned and operated since 1994.
Celebrate store-wide savings at the Furniture Gallery this holiday season. Grand deals in honor of the grand opening of our 4th location in Topsom. Need a new bed? Purchase a king mattress for the price of a queen, or take advantage of 18-month special financing on select mattresses. The Furniture Gallery has just what you need at prices that fit your budget. Enjoy grand opening savings at all 4 locations, and be sure to visit our new store in the Topsom Fair Mall. The best value for your money is always at the Furniture Gallery in Augusta, Bangor, North Windham, and now Topsom.
Welcome back to Hermon High School on Ticket TV, where our coverage is presented by Hero Sports Grill and Entertainment Center. Whether you're watching some sports at the bar or taking the family out for a great meal and some fun, Heroes is the place to be, the official sports grill of Ticket TV in downtown Bangor and at herosportsgrill.com. Coverage also presented by the Furniture Gallery, celebrating store-wide savings at the Furniture Gallery this holiday season. Grand deals in honor of the grand opening of the Furniture Gallery's 4th location in Topsom. Be sure to attend the Topsom Fair Mall grand opening celebration coming up on Saturday, December 13th. For a chance to win incredible home furnishings, the best value for your money is always at the Furniture Gallery. Shop local, save money, and sleep better. Well, Ernie, we were talking about it this afternoon on the drive. New classifications here for the 2025 high school basketball season, 2025-26, I should say. And some of the biggest changes really happening right here in these 2 classes represented tonight between Hermon and Foxcroft in B and C respectively.
Yeah, really so. First off, there's no AA anymore, but there is a Class S for schools under 100 students, which I think has about 20 schools in that. There are 2 Class AA divisions, Bangor in the north, which is essentially the Kennebec Valley Athletic Conference part of it, and then the SMAA, which are all the southern schools, are in Class AA South, so that takes care of that. B and C, though, quite a bit of difference here. I mentioned earlier, There were 12 teams in the Class B Big East Conference a year ago. There were just 6 this year.
Yep.
Ellsworth, Hermon, John Babs, MDI, Old Town, and Presque Isle. They will join with 7 KVAC Class B teams. Coney of Augusta, Lawrence of Fairfield, Gardner, Erskine Academy of South China, Waterville, Belfast, and Nokomis of Newport. That makes up Class B North. And in Class C North, there are 6 B schools going down to C. Caribou, the defending boys and girls state champion in Class B in both boys and girls basketball last year. The Foxcroft Ponies here tonight. Holton, Washington Academy of East Machias, Bucksport, and Orono. They will play a lot of the staple teams in Class A, including likes of Calais and Madinock Academy, which won the C North title last year. There will be a couple of the teams to deal with that have been in Class C and continue to be in Class C. But so it's vastly different in terms of looking at this league, for instance, which had 12 teams in it a year ago, just 6 now. So be a lot of inter-conference or inter-division games like this one tonight. I don't know how much the schedule has changed. They did change some, but Hermon and Foxcroft, which are rivals in a lot of sports at this point, particularly football, they play together or will continue to play basketball. And it won't be a football game, although these two teams played into the playoffs, so they didn't get started on kind of pre-basketball training until a little later than schools that didn't. But it'll be an interesting game. It'll be probably fairly physical.
Absolutely. Just one of the new wrinkles here in the 25-26 season in high school basketball in the state of Maine. Ticket TV coverage presented in part by Quirk Auto Group. As Maine weather turns cold, make sure you're ready with a reliable truck or SUV from Quirk Motor City in Bangor. Shop their wide selection of quality pre-owned vehicles built for Maine roads and ready for whatever winter brings. It's your truck or SUV. Find it at Quirk Motor City, 377 Hogan Road, Bangor, or online at quirkauto.com. Ticket TV coverage also presented by Northeast Driving School, the leader in driver training since 1969. Register for driver's ed courses today at Greater Bangor's #1 driving school. Visit northeastdrivingschool.com to select your course. And for over 5 decades, Dean's Detailing has been Maine's auto detailing leader. Renew your vehicle's appearance, protect your auto investment, feel good and look good in a clean, shiny car, and book your appointment at deansdetailing.com. You can also grab your holiday gift cards right there at deansdetailing.com. We'll take another time out in our pregame show. When we come back, it's time to meet the starters. Only a minute left here before announcements in Hermon. The Hawks and the Ponies take center stage to tip off the season. Up next on Ticket TV.
Santa Claus is coming to Harvey RV and Marine for their 5th annual Camping with Santa holiday event, Saturday, December 13th from 11 to 4. Grab a photo with Santa, enjoy holiday crafts, ornament making, face painting, a hot cocoa bar, and Christmas movies on the big screen all day. While you're there, stock up on RV and Marine supplies for the adventure lover on your list. It's Harvey RV and Marine's Camping with Santa holiday event, Saturday, December 13th from 11 to 4. Just 6 minutes past Tractor Supply, Outer Broadway, Glenburn.
A 4th-generation family-owned business and the region's largest independent lumber and building materials supplier, Hammond Lumber Company continues to grow. More than 1,200 employees are on the Hammond team today. We are honored to be recognized once again as one of the best places to work in Maine. This recognition belongs to our incredible team. Across all of our locations, your dedication, hard work, and commitment to supporting our customers and each other is what makes Hammond such a special place to work. Thank you for all that you do every day. At Hammond Lumber Company, we believe that when we take care of our people take care of everything else. Congratulations to all our fellow award winners across the state. Your efforts to create outstanding workplaces across Maine are inspiring, and we're proud to celebrate this honor together.
For over 80 years, Seaboard Federal Credit Union has been putting its members first. Founded in 1940, we've grown alongside our communities with branches in Bucksport, Ellsworth, and Hermon. We're not a big bank, and we're proud of that. We're member-owned, community-driven, and here to help you build a better financial future. Whether it's saving for a goal, buying your first home, or simply managing everyday life. Seaboard Federal Credit Union, the smart place for your money.
The elves are busy here in the North Pole because Toyotathon is on.
We know what you want, and the best deals the holiday season are on now at Downey's Toyota.
Ditch the reindeer and make tracks in a 2025 Tacoma Double Cab. Lease it for $399 a month for 39 months with only $1,000 down. Go to Downey'sToyota.com for more details and offers.
Catch the next train to Down East because Toyotathon is on.
All roads and tracks lead to Down East on Wilson Street and Brewer.
Maine's largest network of parts is your local Milwaukee headquarters with deals that work as hard as you do. Like the Milwaukee 7-piece combo kit, drills, impact driver, and more. Only $8.49 for serious cutting. Milwaukee's chainsaw tears through logs with gas-like performance. No fumes, no hassle. Keep warm and save with Milwaukee's heated gear for any occasion. And help Maine vets stay warm when you purchase a Maine Veterans Project logo at any of their 30 locations. Coastal Auto Parts, owned and operated by a Maine family that cares.
Your first car, your first edition, and your first edition. We're here to help with all of life's firsts. Brewer Federal Credit Union. BrewerFCU.org.
Have you tried the new Happy Hour specials at Uno Pizzeria and Grill? Just $6 gets you cheesy garlic bread, mozzarella sticks, buffalo chicken quesadillas, cheeseburger sliders, and much more. Monday through Friday, 2 to 6 p.m., 9 to close, and all day Sundays. Don't forget about the dough raiser at Uno's. Schedule a dough raiser for your local fundraiser and earn up to 25% of event sales. Contact your local Uno Pizzeria in Bangor for more details at 725 Stillwater Avenue and place your orders at 947-5000 and unos.com.
Your local professional eco-friendly office space partner is Levesque Business Solutions, your one-stop shop to get the job done. Handling all your office furniture and printing machine needs at an affordable price. Offering full system integration into your workplace and local service on everything we sell. We can even remote monitor your system with just-in-time inventory and service need assessments. Little to no downtime gives you peace of mind. At Levesque Business Solutions, your solution is only an email or a phone call away.
You've always known what you wanted, no matter how far down the road it looked. We're here to help you get there. Brewer Federal Credit Union. BrewerFCU.org.
My name's Mia, and McDonald's is helping me earn my degree. Through Archways to Opportunity, I can work and take college classes while receiving help with tuition payments. It's more than a job, it's my future. Apply today.
Hello, Maine. This is Steve McKay. It's a wintry mix out there, but pockets of orange are standing out against the white blanket of snow throughout the state. Next Home Experience is listing and selling homes just like yours. Get looped and get sold with Next Home Experience.
And with that, who's ready for a little basketball tonight in Hermon High School? The Hawks and the Ponies to open up the 25-26 season on Ticket TV. Great display here before the game. We met the starters, we got the anthem, and now, Ernie, it is time for some basketball. Let's get it underway with those starting fives. How are the Ponies lining it up here at the jump?
Foxcroft starting number 4, Beckham Aid, senior guard. Number 11, Lucas Sands, senior forward. Number 14, Aiden Sickler, senior guard. Number 21, Lennon McPhee, senior forward. And number 22, Evelyn Deneve, a senior guard. So 5 seniors in the starting lineup for the Ponies, which have 10 seniors on their roster.
Hawks rolling out with Camden Morrison, a junior, Carter Wiggin, a senior, Connor Kelly, a senior, Mason Kinney, a senior, and Brody Hurd, a senior as well. So 4 for the Hawks, and we're ready for the jump. Those starting lineups presented by Dean's Detailing. The 25-26 season on Ticket TV is underway with the Hawks winning the opening tip. Kick into the corner. We got a 3-ball in the air. Came up a little short off the attempt from Wiggin, and a rebound cleared out of that corner by Foxcroft.
See if I remember how to do this, keeping all these stats.
Been a while here as Sands hands off to Sickler.
Hermon man-to-man start out. They'll probably stay in that. It's one of Mark Reed's staples as a coach.
Sands behind the back, loses the ball, lost his footing as well. Hermon trying to run on a 2-on-1 break, a little bit of an up fake. A nice transition defense by the Ponies there. Able to force the miss and grab the rebound through Lennon McAfee. McAfee trying to attack down the left side of the lane. He loses the ball. Body's on the floor, tying it up, and that's what the call is.
That brings back memories of last fall.
A little bit.
Actually, they played early in the season. Second game of the season, I think, and Hermon went up to Foxcroft in the football field and scored a rare win at Oaks Field against the Ponies en route to playoff spot in Class C.
Yeah, one of the better years in Hermon program history on the gridiron.
7-1 during the regular season.
Part of that new look Class C as we talk about the changes here in basketball with classification between B and C. A three is no good, and able to tip the rebound over the top of everybody to himself was Mason Kinney. Morrison dished into the corner. Now he's got it back. Junior ball handler for the Hawks, making his way out near that Hermon logo.
Foxcroft also in man-to-man, but sagging into the lane a little bit to help out on any penetration.
Down low they go to Kinney. Post move, faked over one shoulder, went over the other, missed the shot, and then ripping away the rebound was Morrison feeding Wiggin for three. Couldn't connect, and now Foxcroft secures the long board. Sickler crosses the timeline. Approaching 2 minutes off the clock here in the first quarter. Still looking for the first points of the game. Hermon trying to cut off the handoff there. McAfee down the right side of the lane, off glass for two. We spotlighted him in the pregame, and Lennon McAfee, the senior for the Ponies. First 2 points of the season on Ticket TV.
Yeah, he goes fully with the left hand, but that time able to drive to the right and get his body in front of the defender to get the Ponies on the board.
Wiggin bounces into the corner to Morrison. Morrison slipped as he tried to attack the baseline, so the Hawks go back out top. There's Brody Hurd. Into the corner, attacking strong on the baseline was Connor Kelly. Missed the initial shot, got his own miss, and fouled on the way back up.
Yeah, good job there by Kelly, just staying with it. Did a nice job to get to the baseline, get all the way to the rim, but off the side of the rim, and then went back up and got it, and we'll head to the line.
Beckham Abe called for the foul with Kelly at the line. The senior dips and hits on the first. Second free throw on his way, knocks down both of them, and we are tied at 2. One make from the field for Foxcroft, a couple of freebies at the line for the Hermon Hawks. 2-2, approaching 3 minutes into this first quarter. Down low, a little fadeaway take there, offside rim, and a rebound to Hermon. Hurd brings it all the way, tries to take it himself, a little too strong. Offensive board and trying to put it back in one move while still in the air was Kelly. The ball makes its way out of play. Last touch by Foxcroft.
Yeah, no, Kelly had a good second chance there. It might have got tapped by Foxcroft.
Oh, out of bounds play and nicely drawn up there by Mark Reed and company. Floating it up for Mason Kinney to catch and drop through the cylinder.
Yeah, Kenny's got a size advantage on pretty much anybody he plays. He played a lot of guard last year for the Hawks, and again, can play outside in, playing post defense right now, but can play both, again, on the wing or inside.
Again, losing his footing and hitting the court. Sickler, it leads to a Hermon break the other way, and elevating for an easy two, Brody Hurd with a little free throw line jumper.
A little defense leading to offense there by the Hawks as Foxcroft having trouble getting into their offense.
Three in the air and right through the net. Smooth take there by Lennon McAfee. He's got all 5 for the Ponies.
Yeah, can't give him any space because he has good form there on that left-handed shot. Had time to set up and go up clean without any defensive interference and made Hermon pay.
Head fake, floater, and getting a friendly bounce. That was a nice take by Carter Wiggin, the senior, in the score sheet for his senior season.
Yeah, Wiggins had 22 points in Hermon's last game, and that was a loss to Orono in the regional quarterfinals, and now we're going to get a timeout by Foxcroft.
Charles Beal sensing a little trouble there around the timeline, calls the timeout as Sickler had picked up the dribble. Have another look at that last three. Or actually, this was the offense that led to the defense that led to offense by Hermon. Here's that three.
Yeah, a little screen out top by number 14 of Foxcroft, Aiden Sickler, and McAfee used it well. These first games are always a little bit maybe less smooth than the games as they go along because, I mean, they've been playing preseason games, but those aren't the same as this.
Well, it's a feeling out process, both of the opponent, trying to work your way into the game, and also figure out where your rhythm is as your own team, right?
Yeah, also 3 officials here tonight, which is probably the first they've seen this season, and whether it affects what kids can get away with and not get away with, we'll find out.
Foxcroft feeds it to McAfee. Back turn to the basket. Double team comes for him. He tries to spin his way out of there and kicks it out top. Dinev trying to get around the defender, going hard down the left side of the lane. A lot of contact there. Kinney couldn't believe it, but I believe he's the one that's going to get whistled.
Yeah, Dinev went into traffic there, and there's 3 defenders collapsed around him, and I think the foul was committed from behind.
Kinney was trying to make the case for a tie up there, saying he got hand on ball. Instead, it'll be Dinev at the line shooting 2, and the senior hits the first. First pony on the score sheet, not named Lennon McAfee tonight. Ticket TV coverage presented by Next Home Experience, the market leader. Get loot and get sold with Next Home Experience. Dinev splits the pair, but a strong offensive board and putback from Lucas Sands.
Yeah, very athletic. Lucas Sands going to Southern New Hampshire to play baseball as a pitcher. Also, all-conference wide receiver in football, and you can kind of see the athleticism right there.
Brody Hurd finding a little bit of space to operate in the lane, but had to try to contort his body to get the shot up. Couldn't get it to fall. Dinev at the other end for 3, no, and Kinney grabs the rebound. Then as it slapped out of his hands, Foxcroft goes up strong, and then McAfee puts it back in with a little flex.
Yeah, good job by Foxcroft there as Kinney brought the ball down after he got the rebound. That's something you can't do, and Ponies took advantage, came up with the steal.
So Foxcroft scored the first basket of the game. The next 6 went to Hermon, and now Foxcroft on another little run to take a 10-8 lead. 2.5 minutes and counting here in the first quarter as the Hawks work it around the perimeter. Back out top for a straight-on 3. Too strong. Hurd with the offensive board. Hurd finds Wiggin. Good repositioning. 3 in the air. Caught too much of the heel, and Foxcroft is able to clear the board. McAfee taking it up the sideline. Gets a bump, and now we'll slow things down. McAfee again, favoring that left hand, but he gets cut off. Strong defense from Hurd. Bounce pass underneath to Sands. Baby hook over Kenny.
Yeah, that's a shot that Hermon's going to have to double up on defensively because they're not going to be able to get up as high as Sands, particularly in a one-on-one situation.
4-point lead right now for the Ponies. Dangerous cross-court pass there, but Hermon's going to get bailed out thanks to a foul. And a reach in there going against Beckham Aid.
Yeah, it's going to be 2 on him. It looks like the Ponies will go to the bench here with Owen White, a freshman, to step in for him. Owen White, the son of Danny White, who's an assistant on the coaching staff here for basketball, the head coach of football and baseball at Foxcroft.
Hurd to inbound here for the Hawks. Finds an open man in the quarter. He wants 3. Well, I thought he wanted 3. Up faked instead. Gets it back to Hurd down the lane, and that was the right play there from Carter Wiggin. Good job by Brody Hurd after initiating the inbounds play to then find the soft spot in the defense and get his first field goal.
Yeah, went in and attacked the middle. He might have been playing zone on the out of bounds, which worked against him, and now travel call against the Ponies.
Dragging that pivot foot right there.
One thing I got off to a slow start on was keeping turnovers, but That's okay. They don't want to know about him anyways.
Hurd out top. Takes a look to Mark Reed on the bench. Now attacks down the left side. Kick out and an up fake. Mid-range jumper is up and left a little short that time by Kelly.
Good shot. Perhaps could have taken it all the way to the hoop, but settled for the close range shot, uncontested, but unable to get it go. Those are tough shots now.
Sands with a nifty little turnaround. Unable to get it to fall as he pushes it offside rim. Hermon trying to break it the other way. And Carter Wiggin gets fouled on the take. Owen White, the freshman, thought he had one clean.
Let's see here, the fast break. Hermon will take the fast break. They're primarily a half-court team. Did get a ball on the hand, but I think he got him with a body, which is, I don't know if that's what they called, but anyways, it's going to earn a trip to the line for
Carter
Wiggin.
37.9 seconds left here in the opening quarter. Wiggin, chance to bring his team level if he hits both. Announcers jinx. Sorry, Carter.
The other thing about those fouls, when you swing, if you go straight and just block it, that's one thing. But if you swing, you kind of creating opportunities for additional contact.
Second one on its way from Wiggin, and that's good. Carter with 3 points here in the first quarter. His Hawks trail by 1. See now Foxcroft holds for the final shot as we approach 30 seconds remaining. Sands has a poke free from behind.
Oh.
And McAfee has to scramble back near midcourt, and then just trying to save it, has it taken away by Hurd, who converts with the short jumper to put Hermon back in front. Timeout on the floor. Have another look at what happened as...
Yeah, a lot of contact here near midcourt.
Referees right now having a chat with the scorer's table. Not sure there was ever an actual timeout there. It appeared it was more just a discussion.
Watch this here. McAfee goes over and gets run into there. No call. Play goes on, and now we've got, I don't know if there's a warning of some sort against somebody from Foxcroft. Foxcroft will maintain possession here. Down 1.
That last bucket did count. Hermon on top, 13-12, 15.7 remaining in this first quarter.
Hurd with 6 points now for Hermon.
Sands with the ball in his hands. Doesn't look in a shooting position, gets it down low to White. White trying to cross over in the lane, now to kick out, has it stolen away. And more defense coming through for the Hawks at the end of the first quarter. After 1, Hermon up by 1, 13-12 over Foxcroft Academy on Ticket TV.
It's harder to do this standing up.
Maine's largest network of parts has holiday deals for everyone. Power up this season with a free Milwaukee Impact Wrench when you purchase a red lithium battery 2-pack, a shiny car through the holidays with Armor All 3-pack, just $15.99, and a clear windshield with Trico blades, saving up to $21 and peace of mind all winter while staying warm in Milwaukee's heated gear for any occasion. Purchase a Maine Veterans Project logo at any of their 30 locations and you'll keep a Maine vet warm too. Coastal Auto Parts, owned and operated by a Maine family that cares.
Back here on Ticket TV, start of the second quarter, and it's Hermon with the basketball. Brody Hurd now. Out top. Left-handed handoff. Kenny at the top of the key, turning to his left, handing to Wiggin.
Foxcroft still in the man-to-man. Hermon running a weave of sorts, side to side.
Almost like a half-hearted weave. They're not going the full way. And it works out in the end. Hurd down low for 2.
Working the baseline there. Hurd now the game high 8 points to lead Hermon. McAfee with 7 for Foxcroft.
McAfee trying to get down the lane, had it knocked off him and out of play. More good defense, and Hands in passing lanes, hands on the basketball by the Hermon Hawks.
Yeah, Ponies not getting off shots. 3 turnovers in a row here, and that ball off the leg of McAfee after it was tipped by a Hermon defender, and Hermon looking to expand the 3-point lead now.
Well, basketball is a game of runs, and so far through the first 9 minutes or so, it's been a game of runs here between the Hawks and the Ponies. Trying to go down low. There's a turnover picked off by McAfee. He's trying to lead the wrong end of a 1-on-3 break, and it doesn't matter as McAfee able to get all the way to the rim and finish for 2.
Looked like Hermon was going to be able to get a hand on the ball, but little hesitation act while he was in the air by McAfee was enabled him to get the shot off. Nice play there after he made the steal to start it.
There's a poke away by McAfee, and he chases down the loose ball. McAfee in the lane, shuttling it across, and 2 points. Pretty pass, pretty finish from Beckham Aid for his first 2.
Ponies back on top here. Aid back in the game with 2 fouls to start the second quarter.
Kenny working to his right. Now a hand to Wiggin, who gets to the free throw line. Keeps going. Right-handed floater. No, but he's fouled on the way up by Sickler. Ticket TV brought to you in part by Acadia Federal Credit Union, a full-service financial institution with 8 branches, 3 of them in Bangor, and a new location coming soon to Brewer. Find out how Acadia can enrich your life at acadiafcu.org.
Not many fouls called so far in this game. No 1-and-1 in the opening quarter as Wiggin makes his second free throw of the early going.
Ticket TV coverage also brought to you by Autumn of Life Home Care. They're looking to hire reliable, caring workers to help assist clients with daily living activities while remaining in their own homes. Office located at 695 Stillwater Avenue in Old Town. Call 217-6026 or follow them on Facebook. Wiggin hits both.
Saw Brody Hurd as he came out of the game go over to the entry to the Hermon locker room and shake the hand of a man standing there. It turned out to be Roger Reed, Mark Reed's father, and legendary coach, former coach at Bangor High School.
He's seen a little basketball in his time.
Certainly has. He was an assistant for Mark here for a while. Now it's Mark's son, Eli, who's one of the assistants.
Well, that was a loose ball drill going both ways, and near the timeline, it's stolen back for, I can't even tell you how many times that basketball was stolen on both sides of that sequence. All I can tell you is in the end, Carter Wiggin scoring at the window.
Like watching a tennis match there for a second. As the ball went back and forth one direction to the other.
Dinev with a great spin move to get around the defender and finish at the window for 2.
Yeah.
Ivan Dinev with his first field goal.
Spin to the baseline there. That's impressive stuff. His first field goal.
Back and forth we go here. Hermon on top by 1. Well, we mentioned the first quarter, taking a little while for these teams to feel their way into it. The second quarter, trading baskets.
Yeah, still strong defense, though. I mean, there's a lot of turnovers being forced.
Wiggin behind the back baseline jumper. Both teams showing off right now.
Wiggin with 6 in the quarter, 9 in the game now. Getting a little space with some one-on-one moves.
McAfee up fake on the 3, attack down the lane, and he's going to make his way to, well, let's see. Are they giving him the line? Was that in the act of shooting?
I think so. Give and go play between him and Dinev. First foul on Camden Morrison, going to send McAfee to the line.
He hits the first to give him 10 for the game. First scorer into double digits. Ticket TV coverage brought to you in part by Hartford's Auto Service, 62 Liberty Drive in Hermon. They do repairs on all makes and models of cars and trucks. With over 3 decades of experience, they provide routine maintenance, brake and suspension repairs, muffler repairs, and more. Visit Hartford's Auto Service Facebook page. Perfect trip for McAfee, and he's got the Ponies back within 1. Hurd wants 3 the other way, and he's got it.
Pretty simple play there as Morrison brought the ball up, just kicked it to his left, and Hurd had the wide open 3, and now another turnover on Foxcroft.
McAfee trying for that jump stop in the lane and then assess what his passing options were. Got called for shuffling the feet.
Hermon doing a nice job of sagging that man-to-man defense in to provide extra help against McAfee, who's shown he can go either way with success in terms of direction with the dribble.
Mark Reed didn't like what he was seeing. He decides to call a timeout. We'll keep it right here during this timeout, and why don't we take this opportunity to show you a look at our upcoming broadcast schedule. We got another game coming up tomorrow over at Brewer High School, where the Witches girls will be hosting the Skowhegan Riverhawks at noon. Then next week gets underway with more Brewer Witches action. A doubleheader in Brewer on Tuesday, where the Ellsworth Eagles travel up to take on the Witches, girls at 5, boys at 6:30 or just a few minutes after. And then on Wednesday, a matchup in Old Town. Those Ellsworth Eagle girls back-to-back games next week, taking on the Witches and the Coyotes Wednesday night at 7.
Yeah, Ellsworth should be one of the better girls teams in Class B North. They've got a player, Sydney Mason. Perhaps their best player didn't play last year because of a knee injury, but has come back and just been quite impressive in preseason games and summer tournaments and all that, and expected to lead the team. Lizzie Bowles, another veteran, a senior for the Eagles. Casey Bagley, another veteran for Andy Poole's clubs, and they should be among the top squads in B North, like I said.
There's Brody Hurd back to the basket, able to dish it out top. Morrison looking for somewhere to go. Double team comes for him, tries to push it down the lane, and as it's stolen away, Foxcroft turning up the defensive pressure. Oh, McAfee able to keep that one in play.
Yeah, Lucas Sands comes in to double team, long arms at about 6'2".
Line drive 3, knocked down by Becca Maid. He's got a quick 5 in the quarter. Foxcroft back within 1.
Yeah, neither team can seem to do much in terms of pulling away. I think 5 the biggest lead for either squad here so far.
Morrison, left side dribble. Quick touch there for Smith, out top to Wigan, now back in the hands of Kinney. Baseline passing, and one too many as it gets away from the Hawks, and another turnover gives it back to Foxcroft.
Yeah, Hurd trying to make the extra pass from along the baseline, but Morrison expected the shot, wasn't ready for it. Sails out of bounds untouched.
Ticket TV brought to you in part by UMaine Online. 60-plus online degree and certificate programs offered through Maine's flagship university. You can apply now. umaine.edu/online. Coverage also brought to you by Old Town Redemption Center, the original Redemption Center of Old Town for 30 years. Family owned and operated, open Monday through Saturday with $100 giveaways each month. Find them at 13 Chester Street in Old Town.
Mark Reed with multiple substitutions on that last whistle and going deeply into his bench, and now another turnover on Foxcroft, and turnovers mounting up for the Ponies. They're hanging around here, down just 1, but they'll need to handle the basketball a little bit better. Some uncontested turnovers there.
Yeah, got the feet moving that time before simply putting the ball on the hardwood.
And with the orange sneakers, it's easy to see.
Hermon trying to work it around the perimeter. Wigan trapped in some space, so he backs out into a 3, shot no good, and there for the baseline board is McAfee.
And Wiggins right on the line, the three-point line, as he took that shot.
Trying to go inside, able to tip the ball to himself was Hunter Stevens, a junior, into the game for the Ponies. Now it's McAfee back with it on the right wing.
Stevens gives Foxcroft some additional size, tallest player on the roster.
Holding the ball high, they get it down low to him, bumping and floating, and 2 points. How about that to make your presence felt? Hunter Stevens into the game with his first bucket.
Well, he had a size advantage, and he knew it, and took advantage of it there. Ooh, a walk there.
Yeah, that was a close one, but getting down low and getting a shot away was Connor Kelly. Left it a little short, and Foxcroft now a chance to add to the 1-point lead. 95 seconds and counting in this first half. Coming up at the half, first half highlights, maybe even some school profiles as well, and what has been a fast-moving first half between the Hawks and the Ponies. Another takeaway, McAfee in front of everybody and laying it in for 2 more.
Just picked the pocket there, did McAfee at the defensive end. His 3rd steal here of the first half.
Hermon looking for a quick answer. Nice drop pass across the lane. Putting it up and finishing for two, Connor Kelly.
Yeah, that was a good two-man play in traffic right down the middle of the lane, but did it effortlessly.
Sickle picks up the dribble, needs a little bit of help here. Skips it over to Stevens. Sands finds space, nobody closed him out, and the ball pops right back to him. Sands grabs the board, comes back down to the court. McAfee will try for three, that catches side rim, and a good box out there, and a rebound to the Hawks. Long pass up court though, too tall, and another unforced turnover by Hermon.
Yeah, both teams. I bet it's fairly close in terms of turnovers. I think Foxcroft has committed a few more, but they're kind of helping to keep each other in the game.
They are.
Which is not untypical of opening night situation. See if Foxcroft works here for the last shot with under 30 seconds left here before intermission.
Pass down low. Sickler got bumped on the back. Not a lot of whistles, though, as you mentioned earlier in this first half. That is just the third personal foul of the second quarter.
That foul goes against Tyler Corson of Hermon. Yeah, they really have let them play, which is not a bad thing.
Opening night, let them bump a little bit, get that energy out.
Yeah, I mean, this could be a very long game if you called every single thing that because it's the first game of the season.
It's been a breeze of the first 16 minutes here tonight.
Oh,
rough handoff as Hermon blew it up, but the Ponies able to retrieve it at half court.
Yeah, it didn't go into the backcourt.
Dinev guarded closely. He takes a look at the clock, attacks with 5, floats, can't get the bounce, gets it back. Too strong off the window, and that's how the first half comes to a close. A frenetic first half here in Hermon. Foxcroft on top by 1, 27-26 as we arrive at the intermission. Don't go anywhere. Halftime show comes your way next on Ticket TV.
Hands-on experience is such a crucial part of education, period.
The faculty are incredible. They work so hard to make sure that all their students have what they need to succeed.
There's all kind of opportunities, and I'm just very grateful knowing that I have a job lined up full-time when I graduate, and that is all thanks to coming to Hudson.
Get looped, get sold with Next Home Experience.
Since 1971, Dean's Detailing has been Maine's leader in auto detailing. Renew your vehicle's appearance, protect your investment, and enjoy the ride like never before. This holiday season, spread the joy of a clean, shiny car with Dean's gift cards. Visit us at 264 3rd Street in Bangor or online at deansdetailing.com to grab your gift card or e-gift card today. Dean's Detailing, celebrating 53 years. At Dean's, we make used look new.
What's their size? Which style would they like? With all of the selection available at Miller's Workshop, deciding on the perfect holiday gift could be challenging. We've made it easy. Give a gift card from Miller's Workshop and Brewer for brands that work.
Back here at Hermon High School, and welcome to the halftime show here on Ticket TV. It is the Quirk Auto Group halftime show. Ticket TV presented in part by Quirk. As the Maine weather turns cold, make sure you're ready with a reliable truck or SUV from Quirk Motor City in Bangor. Shop their wide selection of quality pre-owned vehicles built for Maine roads and ready for whatever winter brings. It's your truck or SUV. Find it at Quirk Motor City, 377 Hogan Road in Bangor. Online at quirkauto.com. Let's take a look at our University of Maine fan cam. A healthy crowd on hand here tonight in Hermon. That's presented by Black Bear Nation. It's hockey and basketball season in Orono. Join them for all the game day excitement. For tickets, more information, visit goblackbears.com. Go Blue. All right, Ernie, let's get this halftime show underway with a look at the first half highlights, presented as always by Next Home Experience, the market leader. Get looped and get sold.
Yeah, pretty even game. Lennon McAfee with a game-high 13 points with a nice spin move there for Foxcroft. Hermon, nice lob. That's Mason Kenny on the lob from Camden Morrison. Steal there by the Hawks. Carter Wiggin, and there's Brody Hurd. He had 11 in the opening half. There's McAfee from three-point land for Foxcroft. As these teams seem to take turns of making 4- and 6-point runs. There's Lucas Sands down below. Then we got a steal there by McAfee. He has about 4 steals in the first half, in addition to his 13. Here's Sands in the high post, working the ball. Gets kind of chaotic here for a minute. Finally, Hurd comes up with it. Sands tried to go up for the block, but Hurd with the nice high-arching shot. Take advantage of that Foxcroft turnover. Here's another steal by McAfee. Dishes to his left to Beckham Aid for a layup, fast break layup, one of the few for the Ponies. Here's Camden Morrison kicking the ball to his left to Carter Wiggin with a pump fake, behind the back to the baseline in rhythm. Nice shot from about 15 feet there for Wiggin, who had 9 in the opening 2 quarters. Here's Aid from 3 off the feed from Lucas Sands. Dish down below to Hunter Stevens just into the game. Just muscles his way to a baseline hook from Foxcroft. Here comes McAfee again. Gets a steal at about the free throw line and goes the rest of the way for another hoop. Here's Deniv. Late in the half here. First shot no good. Gets the rebound off the bounce. Goes up and off again as the half ends with Foxcroft clinging to a 1-point lead.
27-26, our score at the half. Hermon, 13 points in both quarters. Foxcroft, 12 in the first, 15 in the second. Those highlights presented by Next Home Experience. All right, Ernie, what do you have for first half numbers for the Ponies and the Hawks?
Well, I got some scoring statistics here. First for the Ponies, Foxcroft leading 27-26. Lennon McAfee has 5 field goals, including 1 3-pointer, 2 of 2 from the line for 13. Beckham Aid has a 2 and a 3 for 5. Lucas Sands, 2 field goals for 4. Evelyn Deniv, a basket and a free throw for 3. And Hunter Stevens, a field goal for 2 for their total of 27 for the Hermon Hawks. Brody Hurd, 5 field goals, including a 3-pointer for 11. Carter Wiggin, 3 field goals, 3 of 4 from the line for 9. Connor Kelly, field goal, 2 of 2 from the line for 4. And Mason Kinney, 1 field goal for 2 for their total of 26. Hermon is 5 of 6 from the free throw line, and Foxcroft is 3 of 4.
Oh boy, Ernie, the band's breaking out the electric stuff next to us.
Oh, it's going to get louder, is it?
Yeah, I think it just might. Here at the half on Ticket TV, where we are presented by the Furniture Gallery, they bring you that first half recap. This holiday season, celebrate store-wide savings at the Furniture Gallery. Grand deals in honor of their grand opening of the 4th location in Topsom. Be sure to attend the Topsom Fair Mall grand opening celebration on Saturday, December 13th, for a chance to win incredible home furnishings. The best value for your money is always at the Furniture Gallery. Shop better, shop local. Save money, sleep better at the Furniture Gallery. Ticket TV is also brought to you by Bennett Auto Center, where you can experience the Bennett Auto Center difference at 99 Thatcher Street in Bangor and at BennettAutoCenter.com. We're brought to you in part by The Growing Place, helping families grow for less and polishing your home in style for a fraction of retail cost. Check them first, check them often, do green. Sustainability is always trending at 548 Hammond Street in Bangor. And we're brought to you by Bangor Tire Company. From a lawnmower to a skidder, Bangor Tire has you covered since 1927. The best in tires and service. Find them at 514 Colebrook Road in Hermon or at BangorTireCompany.com. We'll take our final timeout of the half. When we come back, a look at the school profiles and the tip, not the tip, the out of bounds, inbounds on the second half. Up next on Ticket TV.
Darling's Kia is your #1 Kia dealer in Maine, and we've got something for everyone. Whether you're shopping for an all-wheel drive gas, EV, hybrid, or plug-in hybrid, Darling's Kia has a full lineup to choose from. Plus, enjoy affordable lease programs and other incredible deals on award-winning Kias, all covered by our 10-year or 100,000-mile warranty. The best in the business. The best cars, the best prices, and the best warranty. Shop Darling's Kia. You'll do better at Darling's.
You deserve a clean car. Let the pros at Dean's Detailing renew your vehicle's appearance and protect your auto investment. Enjoy your ride. Dean's gift cards are the perfect fit. Dean'sDetailing.com.
Your guy's a working man. He lives in his Carhartts. The perfect holiday gifts for him are at Miller's Workshop. Give him what he really wants. Carhartt from Miller's Workshop in Brewer for brands that work.
Welcome back at Hermon. We're just about 50 seconds from getting the second half underway on Ticket TV, where our coverage is brought to you in part by AM Construction and Roofing, protecting your home from the top down with AM Construction and Roofing, serving Bangor, Machias, Ellsworth, Augusta, and beyond. Past customers can earn $100 for referrals, and right now save $500 on any roofing project until the end of the year. Call 551-6235 today for your free quote. All right, Director Max, I told him to just throw something up during the break, and we'll react to it here live on air, Ernie. So let's see what he's got for us first.
Oh.
He's got for you the Foxcroft Academy school profile.
425 the enrollment, the largest school in Class C North, as it turns out. Jacqueline Turdlot, not only the athletic administrator, but also the certified athletic trainer at Foxcroft Academy.
Busy.
Principal is Arnold Shorey for the Ponies. Did you know, founded in 1823, that's true, by the way, the school existed 3 years after Maine first became a state in 1820, and it is one of the oldest academies in New England, still in operation. It was founded as a independent school.
Oh, was it?
Much like Dartmouth College and some other, and eventually went on to reach an agreement with the town of Dover Foxcroft and the schools of SAD 68 to bring them in. It's definitely a private school, but it serves the local communities in a more typical public school kind of fashion relative to allowing them to come in.
We'll get you the story, the rundown on Hermon here at the first stoppage, and, well, this might be it as we have a foul. Let's show you that Hawk school profile. Hermon High School, where we're coming at you from, enrollment of 567.
Yeah, Rick Sinclair, the athletic administrator, Brian Wallace, principal for the Hawks. And did you know, in the early 20th century, Hermon was home to a cheese factory that produced 3 tons of cheese daily, highlighting the town's agricultural and industrial heritage.
Mason Kinney with a denial that time on Lucas Sands off the out-of-bounds play. The school profiles brought to you by Northeast Driving School as Hermon trying to score the first points of the second half. Morrison wants 3. Offline to the right, offensive board by Hurd, able to kick it into the corner. 3 in the air, 3 knocked down. Carter Wiggin connects from distance for the first time tonight.
Yeah, just the second three-pointer of the game for the Hawks, who went 1 of 5 from beyond the arc in the first half.
Sands holding the ball high. Faked it to Sickler. Now looks for the cutter down the lane. McAfee, a great move, but he just couldn't finish at the window.
Good pass there.
Hermon finds the open man in the corner, attacking the baseline and attacking too hard that time. Connor Kelly getting called for the charge.
Yeah, Sickler, defensive back in football, made the defensive back-like play there to take that player control foul. First foul against Connor Kelly. Not many people in foul trouble. Mason Kinney with 2 for Hermon. Beckham Aid with 2 for Foxcroft. I think that's the only players with more than 1, as we didn't have many fouls called in the opening 2 periods.
Here's Sickler over in front of the Foxcroft bench. McAfee backing down with that favorite left hand. Hands off to Dinev, and he gets called for the travel in the corner.
A lot of traveling.
That's the popular call of the night.
A little shuffle of the feet.
Ticket TV coverage brought to you in part by Doors Equipment, your local Kubota dealer. They can help you with all your equipment needs. Visit DoorsEquipmentCompany.com. Jumper falls off the rim, and a rebound cleared out of there by Dinev. Cross-court pass into the corner, 3 in the air. It comes up short. Aid just kissing the rim that time. Quickly down the other way for 2 goes Connor Kelly, exploding in front of the transition D by the Ponies.
Yeah, full distance drive there by Kelly for his second field goal of the game.
There's a bounce pass left behind by Foxcroft. A little miscommunication there, but Aid able to scramble and retrieve the loose ball, and then he too gets called for a traveling violation. The call du jour today, traveling.
You wonder how much of that stuff was called during the preseason. Certainly he's not called during summer basketball.
Yeah. Hermon with a 4-point lead here. Up 5 in the third quarter. Wigan cross-court pass over to Kelly. Morrison into the corner, 3 in the air from Kinney, and he rattles it home. Hermon starting to step out a little bit here in the third quarter as McAfee with a strong take, and his body hung in the air for an extra second or two.
Yeah, Ponies needed a hoop pretty badly there as Hermon has stretched out its lead to
got a player crashing
7.
off the court, and this could be a scary situation in Hermon.
That's McAfee, I believe, on the ground, but he's up.
And it's tapping his chest. He's going to come out of the game here, at least for a breather.
Yeah.
Certainly to get checked out, though, by the trainer.
They stop the clock and bring the trainer on. You have to come out. I think probably he could use it for a minute here, just regroup. As Owen White comes into the game for the Ponies.
Doesn't appear too much worse for the wear, and actually it looked like he was tapping his chest almost to say where he crashed in with.
Yeah, I mean, it's kind of like what you see when somebody's saying my fault, but he didn't do anything wrong except crash into the bleachers and see how the Ponies do without him. It's because he's come up with more than half of their points.
Yeah, I've got him for 15 so far in the game tonight.
15 to the 29.
You wonder if you're Hermon too, maybe do you change how you do things with him on the bench, or do you just keep attacking as Carter Wigan does and scoops it up for 2 as Carter now well north of double figures tonight.
Hermon out of the gate here in the second half, getting more of a balanced attack.
Down low, a tie up, and Hermon a little too physical there on Hunter Stevens.
That's a good job by Stevens there. He's got a height advantage on pretty much everybody underneath. As McAfee comes back into the game.
Right back in for the Ponies. Inbound, Dinev, little fall away 3, shot no good. We got a whistle underneath. And it's a push going against the Ponies.
Hunter Stevens in the rebounding action picks up his first.
5 fouls less than halfway through this third quarter. That's about as many as we had in the entire first half.
Pretty much, indeed. Just 3 on Hermon, 2 on Foxcroft, so we're not anywhere near the 1-and-1.
Wigan gets it over to the left wing. 3 ball in the air, and it's another one cashed by the Hawks in the third quarter. Connor Kelly that time.
Well, Hermon just making shots here. That's the whole difference here. And defensively, they've been stout against Foxcroft.
Sands, nice move to create the space and get the 3 off, but Wigan grabs the side rim rebound quickly the other way. Kelly into the corner. Hurd skip pass. Morrison wants in on the action, a little too strong. Sands up ahead. Sickler might not have been ready for it, but able to redirect it down low, and Stevens gets fouled. The junior heading to the line.
Yeah, good look by Sands here. Off Sickler, but he's able to gain control of it with a hand at least and slap it forward to Hunter Stevens, who gets fouled in the act. And now we're going to have a timeout by Foxcroft.
I believe it is a 60, so we'll grab it as well. Right back here to Hermon after this quick timeout on Ticket TV.
Have a painful tooth or an entire mouthful of teeth? Mid-Coast Denture Design now offers tooth extractions in both Ellsworth and Brewer. Get your teeth pulled and immediate dentures placed right in our office. Quick, convenient, and comfortable. Let denturist Lindsay Young and her staff create immediate dentures for you, all in one location. Mid-Coast Denture Design, the go-to in Bangor and Ellsworth for dentures and tooth extraction services. Because everyone deserves an awesome smile. Visit midcoastdenturedesignmaine.com.
With Thomas College, it's possible to earn a degree in 3 years and a master's in 1. It's possible to find yourself graduating career-ready through one of the nation's first guaranteed jobs programs. It's possible to become the future you, the one you dream to be. Because for 130 years, we've been dedicated to helping students unlock their possible. Because we're in the business of possible. That's Thomas College. Unlock your possible at thomas.edu.
Celebrate store-wide savings at the Furniture Gallery this holiday season. Grand deals in honor of the grand opening of our 4th location in Topsom. Need a new bed? Purchase a king mattress for the price of a queen, or take advantage of 18-month special financing on select mattresses. The Furniture Gallery has just what you need at prices that fit your budget. Enjoy grand opening savings at all 4 locations, and be sure to visit our new store in the Topsom Fair Mall. The best value for your money is always at the Furniture Gallery in Augusta, Bangor, North Windham, and now Topsom.
Back here in Hermon, offensive rebound grab by the Ponies off a missed 3 from McAfee. Now cleared out by the Hawks. While we were away, Stevens missed both his free throws. Connor Kelly with another explosion down the right side of the lane for 2 more points. So he is up to 7 in this third quarter, in which the Hawks are outscoring the Ponies 15-2, Ernie.
Yeah, Hawks making shots and not turning the ball over, getting shots on all their opportunities, and shot 10 of 23 in the first half, much better than that percentage-wise here in the third quarter, including 3 of 5 from beyond the arc.
Bird, little spot up mid-range jumper, no good, and Sands has the rebound. Coverage on Ticket TV brought to you in part by Pat's Pizza in Hamden. Whether watching or playing, basketball can work up quite an appetite. Give them a call for takeout, 947-6488. Strong take down low there by Dinev. 5 points now in the game for him. He's not been afraid, though, to attack the lane any chance he gets.
No, strong catch there as Sands lobbed the ball up to him from the high post.
Hermon unable to answer, and Dinev is there for the board. Just able to save a travel across the timeline was Stevens, and the possession continues for the Ponies. Lobbing it down low to Sands, who backs in, up fakes, and gets hacked on his way up.
Yeah, that's a pretty good advantage situation for the Ponies if they got to seek it out a little more often there. Once Sands gets inside, just able to overpower the defender that time. Foul committed by number 32, Ethan Pyle.
Mentioned Sands going to college to play baseball, also a standout on the gridiron, and you can just kind of see that build on display when he's standing there by his lonesome at the line.
Yeah, it's just physically a tough match for anybody, as long as he's in control of the body of the ball at the time.
Unable to hit the first, so Hermon hanging on to this 10-point lead here that they've opened up in the third. At Hillside Athletics, they're passionate about sports and feature cutting-edge equipment to help you better your game. Visit Hillside Athletics for a full list of equipment, services, and training packages. Sands has the second fall off the line, so 2 empty trips in a row for the Ponies at the charity stripe in this third quarter. They find themselves trailing by 10.
Yeah, empty possessions 0 for 4 here in the period, as you said. And Ponies not turning the ball over as much as they did in the first half either, but just not capitalizing at the offensive end.
Ethan Pyle, junior, new face briefly there with the basketball for the Hawks. 2 minutes remaining in this third quarter. Ethan's got it back, now hands off. Slamming on the brakes is Nate Sullivan. Returning it to Hurd, who has to try his best to keep that pivot foot planted to the ground, but That big toe just lost its connection.
He needed to release that ball just a little earlier because he just kept spinning and moving and spinning and moving and finally dragged that pivot foot for the turnover.
81 seconds left in the third as we get this ball back in play. Dinev bringing it up court for the Ponies who try to go down low. Aid working on the baseline. Goes up over the top of Morrison. Can't connect. Tries to get his own miss. A foul comes in. And Aid, the guilty party.
He might have been a little too far away from the basket for that post move. Should have tried to maybe get all the way to the rim, and so that left him behind the defender when it came time to go get the offensive rebound. That's going to be number 3 on Aid, yeah. I have to look and see, remember which side's the number and which side's the number of fouls on the scoreboard. Foxcroft now with some full court man-to-man pressure here to try to create some chaos.
Causing some trouble, and it forces the backcourt turnover. Tyler Corson shuffled his feet, as so many have done tonight. At the Pitch Company, you'll find experienced electrical and control systems engineers, field technicians, designers, and drafters ready to meet varied engineering challenges or handle projects. Visit thepitchcompany.com. Foxcroft is in trouble, and they don't get it in time. Saw that arm waving next to the inbound player, and once you see that thing 2 or 3 times, you know that trouble is right around the corner.
Well, the time was running out, and Charlie Beal, when it started, was pointing in toward the backcourt like, one of you guys can go back there and get it. But nobody went, so everybody was congested pretty close to where the ball was being inbounded, and that led to the turnover, and now we're going to get a timeout by Hermon.
Having seen what he just saw, Mark Reed didn't want to risk it and called a timeout, so it'll be Hawks ball down there on the baseline. Coverage on Ticket TV is brought to you in part by Tony Murray's Fairway Auto Sales, home of the complimentary 6-month, 6,000-mile major component coverage plan, Route 1 in Hancock, and at Tony'sFairwayAuto.com. We're also brought to you in part by the Farmer's Table for home-style cooking, just like Mom makes it. It's the Farmer's Table at 15 Stetson Road in Corinna. And Knowlton Automotive, they're a full-service preventative maintenance and auto repair center. Family-owned and operated, Knowlton Auto provides guaranteed service at a fair price, 3297 Broadway in Kenduskeag, or at knowltonautomotive.net. And if you find yourself in the Bangor area, well, stop in at American Made Home Goods at 36 Springer Drive in the Rennie's Plaza to explore their incredible selection of USA-made products. AMHE works where American made matters. Gotta say, I am digging the energy the little electric guitar can bring into a gymnasium.
That was very good, actually. Needed it just to be a little different because we you know, it's loud, and I have almost as much affection for bands as I do for mascots.
Yeah.
Not quite, but almost. And this is an interesting, like you say, up-tempo outfit here from Hermon High School on the band side. The guitar player, it does make a difference.
58.7 frozen on the clock here in the third quarter. It has been a strong third period here for Hermon. They have turned a 1-point halftime deficit into a 10-point lead here with under a minute remaining.
15-4 in the quarter for the Hawks.
Corson trying to inbound the basketball. He throws it up court where it's hauled in. Been a little bit since we've had the basketball down at this end of the hardwood.
The inbounds pass was tipped, but Pyle, the only one to recognize where it was going, so he tracked it down.
There he is, back turned to the basketball, trying to spin down low. Actually, that was Kelly, excuse me. Now back out on the perimeter go the Hawks. And with 40 seconds left in the quarter, let's see how patient Mark Reed wants to be.
Yeah, they can be. I mean, they'll take a shot if they can get it, but good enough ball handlers out there to wait. And Pyle's going to get a couple of free throws.
28.6 left on the clock as Pyle heads to the line. The junior looking for his first point tonight.
Foul on Dinev, his first. Fourth on the team. But this is a two-shot foul here for Pyle. First-year varsity player, I'm pretty sure, for the Hawks.
Too strong on the first take. Ticket TV brought to you in part by Back Alley Bar and Grill. If you're hungry after the game, swing by the Back Alley Bar and Restaurant attached to the Family Fun Bowling Center. The Back Alley where good times roll, and so do the bowling balls. Find them at 15 Hildreth Street in Bangor or online at backalleyrestaurant.com. Second free throw no good as well. Sands grabs the rebound for the Ponies, quickly up ahead into the front court. Back to Sands, down the lane, contact absorbed, and heading the other way. Sands called for the player control. Have another look.
Yeah, pretty easy call there. Sands in a little bit of a hurry there, but saw it lane to the basket that was quickly filled. Just his first foul, but takes away a basket, as Hermon now will get the crack at the last shot probably with 20 seconds to go here in the third.
It'll be Kelly bringing it across the timeline for the Hawks, down to 15 left in the quarter. Kelly holding on to it, now starting to move with 9. We're down to 5.
Yeah.
Hermon pretty content here. They got it in Hurd's hands. He tries to go through 2 defenders, and they take the basketball from him. McAfee launching, and wide left of the mark. But a strong third quarter by the Hermon Hawks. Down 1 at the half, up 10 after 3. The fourth quarter is up next on Ticket TV.
It's time for a reset. McDonald's is putting value back on the menu. Extra value meals are back, only at McDonald's.
Back here in Hermon, ready to get the fourth quarter underway. Brody Hurd inbounding the basketball for the Hawks, and this final frame has time ticking off the clock, is what I was trying to say there. Morrison down the right side, a little too strong off the window, but tracking down the rebound is Kelly over in the far corner. Wiggin with an up fake, got around his defender on the baseline, whipped it back out to Morrison, who can't connect on the 3. Sands tipping the basketball all around, trying to keep it in play. And were they able to? Did he call a timeout on the floor with possession? Wow, what a play by the Hermon Hawks. Have another look.
Yeah, it's tipped out by Lucas Sands, and
Morrison just grabbing it. Mark Reed right there to call time.
Hard to see when he had possession, but he apparently did because the official's right there to call the timeout.
Coverage on Ticket TV brought to you in part by Auto Radiator Services, serving the greater Bangor area for over 50 years for general maintenance, repairs, and specialty services like remote car starters. Call 942-4554 or stop by at 568 Hammond Street in Bangor. That's Auto Radiator Services. Coverage tonight also brought to you by Maniac and Sniff and Snack. Burgers for you, biscuits for Bowser. Maniac Snack Shack and Sniff and Snack, because best friends snack together. Find both in Levant and on Facebook. Tasty treats for humans and hounds. And finally here, our coverage tonight on Ticket TV, brought to you by the good people at Sweet Frog, your go-to basketball season treat. Before or after the game, swing by 878 Sweet Bee, Stillwater Avenue in Bangor, and stack up the fun with delicious froyo, ice cream, and all your favorite toppings. It's Sweet Frog, where sweet creations always score.
Hermon with 2 timeouts left, Foxcroft with 3. So plenty of those left as we wind down the fourth quarter.
Final 7.5 minutes in front of us with these teams separated by 10. Opening night here on Ticket TV, opening night for the Ponies and the Hawks and many others around the Pine Tree State. Wiggin trying to back down, and finally it's Sickler called for a grab.
Mentioned Hermon shooting 10 of 23 in the first half on the field, 6 of 11 in the third quarter, including 3 of 5 from beyond the arc. Foxcroft, on the other hand, just 2 of 11 from the field in the third quarter, including 0 of 4 from the free throw line.
Hurd with a strong take right to the basket for 2.
Hurd with 13, Wigan with 14, and Connor Kelly with 11. 3 double-figure scorers here so far for Hermon.
Down low, some bumping, and it'll result in Hermon basketball. Foxcroft going with that pressure, but now backing off once the ball's inbounded. Morrison all the way down the lane and able to score for 2. The junior into the score sheet tonight.
Yeah, Hermon spread its offensive formation a little bit, and that left the lane wide open as the defenders went with those players. Morrison scored.
Sands with a strong take and will earn a trip to the line, shooting 2.
Third foul on Kinney. Nobody with 4 yet. Yeah, see Sands again, a tough matchup. 4 on Kinney, I should say. He's quick enough with the dribble as well as being able to jump.
Sands hits the first. Kinney's going to have to check out with those 4 fouls. First points for Lucas Sands since the first quarter.
Yeah, not a lot of shots. 2 of 6 from the field. Or 1 of 3 now from the line with that first make there.
For over 40 years, Union Street Towing has been serving the greater Bangor area. They feature tow trucks, flatbed towing, recovery services, and roadside services such as lockouts and jump starts, fully licensed and insured. Call Union Street Towing at 942-4200 as Sands hits both. Wigan attacking on the baseline, kicking out up top. Hurd hands to Morrison. He's got it back to Wigan. Inside the line, short jumper, left it short. Offensive board pulled down and then fouled on the way up. Connor Kelly on the turnaround move.
Kelly has been the most active of the Hawks here in the second half, whether it's battling for offensive rebounds there or leading the transition game.
Senior guard at the line here, shooting a couple.
It's a chance to add to his total of 11 points.
First one left short by Kelly. Give Novus Auto Glass a call today at 945-6688 to get your windshield repaired or replaced. And Bangor Window Shade and Drapery, offering custom blind shades, drapery, and outdoor awnings at 105 Main Street in Bangor. 1 of 2 trip, although did we have a crossover?
I think you wipe it off.
Yeah.
Kelly left too soon.
So take the point off the board. 45-33 Hermon. 6:05 remaining tonight at Hermon High School. Dinev trying to work around a screen set by Sands just inside the perimeter, misses everything but the backboard, but a offensive board right there was Owen White trying to bounce it down low to Sands. He's got hands all up in his business and finally able to earn a trip to the charity stripe.
Yeah, a lot of congestion there without any contact. And
Lucas a little visibly annoyed once it finally came. And actually, I guess they say he wasn't in the act of shooting, so maybe that's why he was a little annoyed with the call.
Before the shot.
Initial inbound attempt knocked away there by the Hawks.
Hermon man-to-man here on the baseline out of bounds.
McAfee with an up fake. Pushes over to Dinev. He'll try a 3 and knock it down from the left wing.
Dribble penetration there by McAfee. Drew the defense just enough toward him so that Dinev had a open 3 from the left wing.
Wigan stops and pops in the lane. Shot no good. Sands with the board. Foxcroft has it down to single digits. A 9-point game with 5:20 and counting. Out to Dinev. He wants another. Too strong, but McAfee grabs the rebound out of the air. He's calling for a screen and waiting for White to come over. Wiggin charges the screen and takes it away. Carter Wiggin, coast to coast. No, denied by McAfee, who fouls him at the other end.
Yeah, there's McAfee calling a play, looking to get a screen there, but out of nowhere comes Wiggin for the steal. And McAfee does all he can do to prevent the basket and make Wiggin earn it at the line, where he is 3 of 4 so far this evening.
For over 70 years, family-owned Saliba's Rug Cleaners in Bangor has been cleaning and repairing rugs with care. Visit their new location at 69 Hillside Avenue or get a free quote at salibasrugcleaners.com. Clean rugs for a healthy home. Wiggin trying to make it a perfect trip. And he does just that. Carter up to 16 points, and his Hawks lead it by 11. Sickler all the way down underneath. Now kicks out to Dinev, but did he take an extra step?
He did. Had the opportunity to take a shot right there, as he didn't realize how open he was underneath the basket, but looked outside, and as he looked, he hesitated, and that was the dragging of the foot that followed.
Hurd gets it inbound over in front of the Foxcroft bench. Kelly into the front court, going right around all the defenders, and then takes a whack from Lucas Sands. Connor heads to the line.
Yeah, he's really been aggressive, taking it to the inside against the bigger ponies underneath, and that time picked up the foul on Lucas Sands, which is Sands' third here.
When disaster strikes, be it leaks, water damages, or major messes, call Resto Pros. They handle cleanup and rebuilds and work directly with your insurance, serving Bangor, Brewer, Ellsworth, Newport, and beyond. They're available 24/7 with financing options. Give them a call, 207-292-5969. Kelly connects on the first. Senior forward with a dozen here tonight. Premium Choice Broadband is family-owned and locally operated, offering affordable high-speed internet across Maine for over a decade. When you call, you get a live person, because to them, you're family, not just a member. Learn more, premiumchoicebroadband.com. Kelly hits both, Hawks by 13. Dinev head down, loses the basketball. Hurd coming the other direction with it. Now passes to Kinney. He's got some handles, as you mentioned earlier in the game, Ernie.
He really does, but he keeps everything under control there. Wiggin with the travel, trying to work against a double team there, and that gives Foxcroft the ball back. Ponies need a bunch of stops like that if they want to get back into this game down 13. But to Kinney, he doesn't try to do too much. He's had a pretty quiet evening here so far.
There's a takeaway on Sickler, and the man who poked it free is all alone at the other end, and how's that for a finish? Carter Wiggin forced into a little reverse layup from where he retrieved that basketball, so he adds some extra English to it off the window.
And the defense coming up big.
Sands too strong on that take, and then gives the foul out of frustration in the rebounding action. 3:57 remaining, and Hermon up by 15. Hey, don't forget to follow Ticket TV across all our social media platforms. You can follow us sports.net.maine on, I'm guessing that's TikTok. I'm not hip with the vibes, Ernie.
Well, you're much
kids.
more hipper than I am.
I can tell you the next one's Facebook, the big square with an F in the middle of it, 92.9 the ticket. And I believe that last one's Instagram. That's been around long enough that...
What's the first one?
See, TikTok. That threw me for a loop.
All right, I didn't know that one.
I didn't know it. I was just guessing among the social media platforms that weren't up there. Knew the other two.
First 1-and-1 opportunity of the game for either team here by Brody Hurd. He's up to 14 points.
So you can follow us on social media. Also, don't forget to start your weekdays the right way with the morning roast, 6 to 8 a.m. I'll be there Tuesday and Thursday next week, whether I want to be or not. Always a fun time being in the morning with those guys, though. And then the drive takes you home weekdays 4 to 6 as Hurd 2 of 2 from the stripe. Dinev bounces it to McAfee. McAfee trying to back down, faked with his left, went the other direction, and before all that got bumped, but it was on the floor.
Just a third team foul against Hermon here in the fourth quarter. Foul on Hurd. Just his first foul of the game. Pretty good job there by Hurd of staying out of foul trouble.
3:45 left tonight in Hermon. Bounce pass comes in for a new player in the game, Isaiah Ogburo, but he couldn't handle it. Might have a steal here as he picks it off the court. Ogburo unable to finish, but he earns himself a trip to the line.
Yeah, there's Kenny taking it from Ogburo, but Kenny kind of falls down, loses control of the ball, and there's Ogburo there, goes up, gets hit by Morrison, and he's going to get to the line for a pair.
Yeah, it looked like Kenny almost tripped over the basketball there.
I think that's what happened.
First free throw no good by the Pony Jr. Actually, I think he might have been, or might be a senior, and I just can't read my own handwriting.
26.
There we go. The senior splits the pair at the line.
Foxcroft now with 10 points here in the second half.
They're going to bump there going against Sickler.
And outscored 27-10. Led by one, the Ponies did 27-26 at intermission. And it's now Hermon by 16 and Wigan back at the line.
Well, we mentioned off the top, Mark Reed, and what'd you say, year 26?
18 here, and this is the 18th year at Hermon, and 8 at Brewer as a head coach before that.
So he's been through a few halftime talks, knows how to get through to the kids.
Well, they kept up the defense. They forced a lot of turnovers in the first half, but just didn't shoot the ball all that well, and then turned the ball over themselves. They haven't turned the ball over nearly as much here in the second half, and as a result, getting more shots and making them.
Extending that lead out now at 18 as McAfee goes spinning down the lane. A little lefty fadeaway banker is good. His first make in a while. Just the second field goal of this second half for McAfee. Strong down the lane, and that was an easy call. Connor Kelly whistle for the charge. Ogburo putting his body on the line.
Nice job by Ogburo there, taking one for the team.
Kind of charged into the charge, too. He had to get the positioning.
It would look like he was trying to avoid the ring there underneath the basket. Problem is, in high school, there's no ring, but he kept going straight, at least. He didn't go off to the side and was given credit for that in terms of drawing the player control foul. The Ponies will get it back with 3:13 to go.
Might have even left a little piece of himself behind on the court there as they try to clean it up with some shoes.
Rick Sinclair have to take care of that with one swipe.
Sweeping duty for the AD.
Veteran athletic administrator there, doing it with a minimum of effort.
Greater Bangor's favorite hometown theater for over 40 years, that has been Bangor Mall Cinemas. They feature luxury recliners and upgraded food menu. Find showtimes and reserve your seat at yourneighborhoodtheater.com. Dinev was looking to go down low to Ogburo, almost had it taken away. Now gets it down there. Wigan trying to pick his pocket. Rolls it along the baseline, and it'll stay with Foxcroft.
Yeah, this three-guard combination for Hermon's been very good defensively in terms of just giving Foxcroft all kinds of problems. You can tell the Hawks have an edge in the backcourt defensively.
McAfee catch shoot three off the inbound, no good. Kinney skies for the board, and the Hawks into the front court.
Hawks don't have to be in a hurry here. All these players on the court for Hermon can handle the basketball.
Hurd almost spun into the double team, and it's going to be McAfee who gets called for the whistle. 2:32 remaining.
McAfee a little unlucky there as he did the right thing to come from the weak side, the blind side, try for the double team, but just a little bit too much contact with the arm as he picks up his third foul.
Hurd back to the line. He is working on a nice season debut for the Hawks.
He's been a pretty solid scorer throughout his career, I think. And actually, he's a senior now.
Yep.
And he had a real good sophomore year.
4 of 4 at the line in this fourth quarter, as Brody heard.
Up to 17 for the game for him.
3 in the corner off the side backboard. Wiggin keeps it in play and finds Morrison, who pushes it into the front court to Hurd.
Yeah, it was Wiggin that blocked a shot, too, a three-point attempt.
And then gets called for a carry. Mark Reed with a little bit of a wry smile over there. Seems like he might have spied that one.
Well, he's up 18, so he's going to be able to live with.
He's drilling it into the bench players, though. So don't cup that ball.
You gotta play it out, and you gotta concentrate at all times.
Roger's seen enough. He thinks the win is secure, heading for the exit. Burrow, another strong take down there, and another trip back to the line.
No, I think he's over there critiquing Rick Sinclair's use of the broom moments ago.
His form, the broom form down there in
indeed.
the low post. With Burrow, the senior, back at the line. Just hit 1 of 2 a few trips ago. Minute 59 frozen on the clock as the first shot no good. At Uno Pizzeria and Grill, stop in at 725 Stillwater Avenue in Bangor. Great food, great drinks, great vibes. For takeouts, call 947-5000 or visit unos.com. But Burrow can't hit the second. Rebound controlled by Kelly.
Yeah, Hermon can just play, or they can run clock here.
Down to a minute 45.
Yeah, they've got the double high post set now, so they are going to look to run time here. You see they got screen on either side of the free throw line, and one player sets a screen, the other player runs off it. And then finally, McAfee says, I got to stop this, so he commits the foul, which will send Connor Wiggin back to the line. Charlie Beal getting ready to clear the bench for Foxcroft. 5 guys waiting to come in.
First free throw good. Wholesale changes for the Ponies. And Mark Reed is going to clear out his bench too with 4 Hawks at the line.
Yeah, I think everybody can come in except one player's got to wait
waiting for Wiggin.
Wiggin now with 20, by the way. They just want to do a little count here and make sure there's only 5 from each team on the court. It is opening night after all. Finally get it straightened out. Max Brown, number 50, in for Hermon.
Coach Reed sent another player to the scorer's table. Wiggin does his job and hits the free throw, so he can now check out.
21, including 12 here in the second half. 8 of 9 from the line is always good.
This is Preston Hutchinson, sophomore guard, bringing it across the timeline for the Ponies.
He had a good football season as a sophomore for Foxcroft.
Hutchinson has it back, trying to attack down that left side, off into the corner. Jaden Hack. This is Akram Nkwanzi briefly with a touch there. Grant Howard, a senior with the basketball, kicking it into the corner. 3 offline from Hack, a battle for the rebound, and finally Hermon able to pull it down through Pyle. Well, the Hawks, if they want, all they got to do is what they just did right there across the timeline with 30 seconds remaining.
Let's see if Foxcroft lets him run the clock out.
Down
nice
low
pass.
And scoring for 2. First 2 points of the game for Jackson Smith, the junior, on the score sheet on opening night.
A nice pass by Ethan Powell from the high post to set that up.
And unless Foxcroft drills a 3 here, it's going to be a 20-plus point opening night win for the Hermon Hawks. Down to 5. Dishing it off, top of the key. Will they get a shot away? No, they will not. The buzzer sounds, and the home fans can leave happy tonight in Hermon, where the Hawks open the 2025-26 season with a 61-39 victory over the Foxcroft Academy Ponies. Don't go anywhere. Our post-game show is right around the corner on Ticket TV.
It's time for a reset. McDonald's is putting value back on the menu. Extra value meals are back, only at McDonald's.
Nothing runs like a deer.
And Greenway Equipment Sales makes it easy to keep your John Deere running smoothly year-round. Our mobile maintenance truck will come to you and service most walk-behind and riding lawn equipment right in your yard. Just call or schedule online. Whatever the season, we'll have you tuned up, sharpened up, and geared up to mow or blow whatever Mother Nature dishes up. Contact the Smith Brothers today for service delivered.
Nothing runs like a deer. From Greenway Equipment Sales, family owned and operated since 1994.
Celebrate store-wide savings at the Furniture Gallery this holiday season. Grand deals in honor of the grand opening of our 4th location in Topsom. Need a new bed? Purchase a king mattress for the price of a queen, or take advantage of 18-month special financing on select mattresses. The Furniture Gallery has just what you need at prices that fit your budget. Enjoy grand opening savings at all 4 locations, and be sure to visit our new store in the Topsom Fair Mall. The best value for your money is always at the Furniture Gallery in Augusta, Bangor, North Windham, and now Topsom.
Hello, Maine. This is Steve McKay. It's a wintry mix out there, but pockets of orange are standing out against the white blanket of snow throughout the state. Next Home Experience is listing and selling homes just like yours. Get looped and get sold with Next Home Experience.
Sometimes life is a cluttered mess, but your car doesn't have to be. At Dean's Detailing, we have a variety of packages that will make your car look new again. Change your outlook. Book your appointment now at deansdetailing.com.
Have a painful tooth or an entire mouthful of teeth? Mid-Coast Denture Design now offers tooth extractions in both Ellsworth and Brewer. Get your teeth pulled and immediate dentures placed right in our office. Quick, convenient, and comfortable. Let denturist Lindsay Young and her staff create immediate dentures for you, all in one location. Mid-Coast Denture Design, the go-to in Bangor and Ellsworth for dentures and tooth extraction services. Because everyone deserves an awesome smile. Visit midcoastdenturedesignmaine.com.
Since 1971, Dean's Detailing has been Maine's leader in auto detailing. Renew your vehicle's appearance, protect your investment, and enjoy the ride like never before. This holiday season, spread the joy of a clean, shiny car with Dean's gift cards. Visit us at 264 3rd Street in Bangor or online at deansdetailing.com to grab your gift card or e-gift card today. Dean's Detailing, celebrating 53 years. At Dean's, we make used look new.
Back here at Hermon High School, we welcome you into the post-game show on Ticket TV, presented by your local family-owned McDonald's. The extra value meals are officially back, so you can save when you make your favorites a meal. Whether you love the Big Mac, crave the quarter pounder with cheese, or can't get enough McNuggets, there's a value meal for you. Stop by your local family-owned McDonald's on Main Street and Union Street in Bangor, as well as Wilson Street in Brewer, to find offers you won't want to miss. Home fans hanging out on the court after a 61-39 victory for the Hermon Hawks over the Foxcroft Academy Ponies. And let's get this post-game show underway by checking out the highlights presented by Next Home Experience, the market leader.
Here we go. There's Landon McAfee got off to a good start for the Ponies. Going inside. Inbounds pass from Cam Morrison to Mason Kinney for a basket. Here's Aiden Sickler, has the ball stripped by Carter Wiggin, and Brody Hurd pulls up for the 12-footer and makes it off the turnover. There's McAfee again, this time from long distance off the screen from Sickler for 3. And there's Lucas Sands inside, posting up for a basket. And now the ball is going to be stolen and put in by McAfee. Ponies led by 1 at the half, 27-26. Here's Sands at the high post, posting up, has the ball knocked away by Pyle. Loose ball coming up with by Brody Hurd, and he hits the high-arching shot over Sands for the basket. Ball's loose again. Here comes McAfee. Nice pass across to Beckham Aid for 2. Here's Cam Morrison setting up the offense. Passes to his left. There's Wiggin. Nice behind-the-back move and a sweet baseline jumper there for the senior guard. Sands to Aid for 3 for the Ponies as they try to hang around. Here's Hunter Stevens. Nice lefty hook shot from the baseline. Here's McAfee off the turnover all the way to the rim and lays it in. Denev gets the bounce for the rebound, misses that one. That's the end of the first half, I think. 27-26 Foxcroft. Yep. There's a deep shot there from Wiggin. Now Wiggin over to Kelly. Kelly had a big third quarter for the Hawks. There's Denev with a 3. You don't see the defense. Watch. Here comes Wiggin right there. Strips McAfee of the ball. Looks behind, gets the shot blocked, gets fouled. Heads to the line. This time Wiggin gets the reverse layup. And the Hawks go on to the comfortable victory. Final score 61-39. 35-12 in the second half.
Strong closeout over the final 2 quarters for the Hermon Hawks to grab the first victory of the season here on opening night in Hermon of the 25-26 season. Post-game highlights once again brought to you by Next Home Experience. Time now for the game recap, and that is presented by the Furniture Gallery, where you can celebrate store-wide savings at the Furniture Gallery this holiday season. Grand deals in honor of their grand opening of the Furniture Gallery's 4th location in Topsom. Be sure to attend the Topsom Fair Mall grand opening celebration on Saturday, December 13th for a chance to win incredible home furnishings. The best value for your money is always at the Furniture Gallery. Shop local, save money, and sleep better. Well, Ernie, I think I know Carter Wiggin had a game high. What else happened after that?
Well, let's see. For the Hermon Hawks, total of 63 points. Connor Wiggin, 6 of 11 from the field, 1 of 4 from beyond the arc, 8 of 9 from the free throw line for 21 points. Brody Hurd, a very efficient evening for him. 6 of 9 from the field, including making the only 3 he took. 4 of 4 from the line, total of 17 points. Third player in double figures was Connor Kelly. 4 of 10 from the field, 1 of 1 from the 3, and 4 of 5 from the free throw line for 13 points, including 7 of those in what turned out to be a decisive third quarter when Hermon outscored Foxcroft 15-4 to turn a 1-point deficit into a 41-31 lead going into the final period. Let's see if anybody else has scored for the Hawks. Camden Morrison, good floor game, basket for 2. Jackson Smith, basket for 2. And Mason Kinney, 2 field goals, including a 3 for 5 points for their total of 63. For the Foxcroft Academy Ponies, Lennon McAfee, the senior forward, led the way with 17 points, 7 of 14 from the field, 2 of 2 from the line. Had 4 steals in the first half. Don't know about the second half, but he wound up with 17 points. Also for the Ponies, Lucas Sands, 2 field goals, 2 of 4 from the line for 6. Evelyn Denev, 3 field goals, 1 of 2 from the line for 7. Beckham Aid, 2 and a 3 for 5. And Isaiah Ugbergo, 1 of 4 from the line for 1 for their total of 39 points.
There's Ernie's game recap and stats right there. Once again, those are brought to you by the Furniture Gallery, family-owned furniture store here in Maine. Ticket TV coverage also presented in part by Greenway Equipment Sales, your locally owned John Deere dealer. See the Smith Brothers in Bangor and Ellsworth because nothing runs like a Deere. We're presented by Darlings in Bangor. They have you covered for sales and service. Shop new Ford, VW, Audi, Honda, Nissan, Volvo, and Kia models or used of all makes. Also presented by Lebec Business Solutions, your one-stop source for office equipment or office furniture. Give them a call at 942-2226. And we're presented by Dean's Detailing, where for over 5 decades, Dean's has been Maine's auto detailing leader. Renew your vehicle's appearance and protect your auto investment. Feel good and look good in a clean, shiny car, and book your appointment. And get your holiday gift cards at deansdetailing.com. We've got one more time out to take in our post-game show. When we come back, we'll award play and player of the game, as well as a look at our upcoming broadcast schedule right around the corner on Ticket TV.
Now open, Darling's Ford Commercial Vehicle Center, 80 Haskell Road in Bangor. Servicing almost all makes and models of medium and heavy-duty trucks and RVs, from half-tons to vehicles weighing up to 75,000 pounds. Our factory-trained technicians and dedicated service bays are here to keep your wheels on the road. Schedule service now at darlingsford.com. Call 992-1691 or stop in today. You'll do better at Darlings.
Your local family-owned McDonald's on Wilson Street in Brewer, Union Street and Main Street in Bangor are currently hiring new team members. Schedules that fit your life with full-time, part-time, and flexible schedules that adjust with your needs. Pair individualized schedules with tuition assistance to further your education. It's a great, future-focused combination. Apply today at jobs.mchire.com. Search for your locally owned McDonald's on Wilson Street, Union Street, and Main Street. Explore your future at jobs.mchire.com.
What's their size? Which style would they like? With all of the selection available at Miller's Workshop, deciding on the perfect holiday gift could be challenging. We've made it easy. Give a gift card from Miller's Workshop in Brewer for brands that work.
Life is so much better when you impact the lives of those around you, and with Creative Options, you will. Creative Options provides services and support to adults with intellectual disabilities, and right now, Creative Options is looking for shared living providers who take clients into their own homes, kind of like adult foster care. You'll enjoy a generous, tax-free stipend to work from home and make a difference in someone's life. To apply for this tremendous opportunity, simply visit creativeoptionsllc.org. That's creativeoptionsllc.org.
Heroes Sports Grill and Entertainment Center offers fantastic food and drinks in a fun, family-friendly atmosphere with 29 flat-screen TVs for your sports viewing pleasure and an arcade with prizes for the whole family to enjoy. Whether you're looking for a drink at the bar while watching your favorite sports team or trying to find a place to bring the family for a great meal out, Heroes is the place to be. Heroes also offers takeout or catering for any event in the Bangor area, large or small.
Come for the food, stay for the friends.
The countdown is on. Harvey RV and Marine in Glenburn is extending their Last Call for Adventure savings event through December. Adventure doesn't have to wait till spring. Surprise your family with the ultimate gift and shop great deals on every single RV and boat on the lot. Campers, motorhomes, fifth wheels, travel trailers, pontoons, fishing boats, and more. Plus great financing terms too. Don't miss Harvey RV and Marine's Last Call for Adventure savings event happening now. Just 6 minutes past Tractor Supply, Outer Broadway, Glenburn.
With Thomas College, it's possible to earn a degree in 3 years and a master's in 1. It's possible to find yourself graduating career ready through one of the nation's first guaranteed jobs programs. It's possible to become the future you, the one you dream to be. Because for 130 years, we've been dedicated to helping students unlock their possible. Because we are in the business of possible. That's Thomas College. Unlock your possible at thomas.edu.
Back here at Hermon High School, final segment here of the opening night on Ticket TV. We'll make it a quick one, just a few honors to award here for the victorious team. First, I'll tell you that our coverage on Ticket TV presented in part by Northeast Driving School, the leader in driver training since 1969. Register for driver's ed courses at Greater Bangor's #1 driving school. Visit northeastdrivingschool.com. Also brought to you by Eastern Maine Community College. At EMCC, every student has a story. Some are just beginning, others starting a new chapter. Wherever you are, your future can start at emcc.edu. Ernie, we got to award play and player of the game. Let's start with play, and where are we going for this one?
Going to the third quarter and recognizing Connor Kelly of Hermon, who really helped pick up the Hawks' attack with his energy here. Here's Wigan. He's going to kick it to his left to Kelly, and he drops a three. He also was big defensively and in transition in that third quarter. Wound up scoring 13 points, 7 of them on 3 of 4 shooting in the third period, including that 1-3. So that play of the game kind of symbolic of his role in Hermon outscoring Foxcroft 15-4 during that period. He scored 7 of those points. That gave the Hawks a comfortable lead going into the final 8 minutes.
That play of the game presented by Tony Murray's Fairway Auto Sales, home of the complimentary 6-month, 6,000-mile major component coverage plan, Route 1A in Hancock, and at tonysfairwayauto.com. Time now for the player, and we're going with the game-high score.
Yeah, scored 3 points in the first quarter, and then after that 18 over the final 3, and scored in all conceivable ways. Hit that three-pointer you just saw, and hit several baskets here in transition off the defense of the Hermon guards, in particular out front. He, Kelly, and Cameron Morrison all combined, but it was Wigan. Again, 6 of 11 from the field, 1 of 4 from beyond the three-point arc, and 8 of 9 from the free throw line. Missed, I think you jinxed him on his first trip to the line. Missed his second one, but made his last 7, including 5 in a row, unanswered in the fourth quarter as the Hawks continued to pull away.
Carter Wigan, our player of the game, presented by Hero Sports Grill and Entertainment Center. Whether you're watching some sports at the bar or taking the family out for a great meal and some fun, Heroes is the place to be. The official sports grill of Ticket TV in downtown Bangor and at herosportsgrill.com. Our coverage also presented by Praise Auto Sales. If you're looking for your next ride, Praise Auto Sales on Outer Broadway has you covered. Guaranteed lowest prices every day. No waiting for a sale. Over 40 years of trust, integrity, and dependability. Visit PraiseAutoSales.com today. Let's take a look at our upcoming broadcast schedule on Ticket TV. One game for you tomorrow at noon in Brewer, where the girls from Brewer will open the season against the Skowhegan Riverhawks, and then it's on to next week, which begins with a doubleheader. Right back there at Brewer, girls up first, followed by the boys against the Ellsworth Eagles. And it's a quick turnaround for Ellsworth because the next night their girls will be at Old Town taking on the Coyotes at 7. Ticket TV presented in part by Bangor Savings Bank. They've helped New Englanders achieve their goals since 1852 because of Bangor Savings Bank. You matter more. Whether you're planning for today or building for tomorrow, we're here with a personalized service and a commitment to what matters most to you. Visit Bangor.com. And finally, presented by Quirk Auto Group. As Maine weather turns cold, make sure you're ready with a reliable truck or SUV from Quirk Motor City in Bangor. Shop their wide selection of quality pre-owned vehicles built for Maine roads and ready for whatever winter brings. It's your truck or SUV. Find it at Quirk Motor City, 377 Hogan Road in Bangor, or online at quirkauto.com. Only thing left to do tonight in Hermon is give credit to our Ticket TV crew here around the gym. Max Pottle directing and producing. He whipped up all the graphics as well. Marcus Caesar, the assistant director on the scoreboard side of things. Kim Mitchell and RJ Novio, our 2 camera operators. And Ernie Clark, my broadcast partner tonight for this season opening victory. The Hermon Hawks over the Foxcroft Academy Ponies, 61-39 in this Class BC boys basketball crossover matchup. Game 1 of 60 in the winter season in the books on Ticket TV. Game 2 coming up in a little over 12 hours. I'm Mark Paulette signing off tonight in Hermon, where the Hawks defeat the Ponies by 22.
High school sports on Ticket TV is presented by your local family-owned McDonald's on Main Street and Union Street in Bangor and Wilson Street in Brewer. Greenway Equipment Sales in Bangor and Ellsworth. Nothing runs like a deer. Darling's Auto Group. You'll do better at Darling's. Visit darlings.com. Next Home Experience, the market leader. Get looped and get sold with Next Home Experience. The Furniture Gallery, a family-owned Maine company with locations in Bangor, Augusta, North Windham, and Topsom.
Hero Sports Grill and Entertainment Center, the place to be in downtown Bangor and at herosportsgrill.com. Praise Auto Sales, over 40 years of trust, integrity, and dependability. Visit praiseautosales.com. Levesque Business Solutions, your one-stop source for office equipment and office furniture. Dean's Detailing, the leader in auto detailing since 1971. Book your appointment at deansdetailing.com. Northeast Driving School, Greater Bangor's #1 driving school for 56 years. Eastern Maine Community College, start your future at emcc.edu. Bangor Savings Bank, since 1852. At Bangor Savings Bank, you matter more. Visit bangor.com. And Quirk Auto Group, it's your truck or SUV. Find it at Quirk, online at quirkauto.com. High school sports on Ticket TV is also brought to you by Maine Online, Acadia Federal Credit Union, Uno Pizzeria and Grill, Tony Murray's Fairway Auto Sales, Danforth's Down Home Supermarkets, The Fitch Company, AM Construction and Roofing, Back Alley Bar and Restaurant, Madden Generator Services, UMaine Athletics, Bangor Window Shade and Drapery, Novus Auto Glass, Union Street Towing, Doors Equipment, Bangor Mall Cinemas, Premium Choice Broadband, Resto Pros, Hartford's Auto Service, Old Town Redemption Center, Bennett Auto Center, The Growing Place and Polish, Bangor Tire Company, Pat's Pizza in Hamden, Hillside Athletics, Sweet Frog, The Farmer's Table, Knowlton Automotive, American Made Home Goods, Saliba's Rug Cleaners, Auto Radiator Services, Maniac Snack Shack and Sniff and Snack, Autumn of Life Home Care, Creative Options LLC, Brewer Federal Credit Union, Down East Toyota, Harvey RV and Marine, Seaboard Federal Credit Union, W.S. Emerson, Midcoast Denture Design, First National Bank, Hudson University, Napa Auto Parts, and Hammond Lumber Company. High school sports on Ticket TV is a production of Sportsnet Maine and Sports Radio 92.9 The Ticket.